Let's jump in. Thanks for confirming that. So they need like a good place to see the leads. For instance, I'll give you an example. Like all of you registered for this workshop, right? So if you look at here, I can see every single lead. We have some 847 of you who registered here, and I can find out every single person, what's their details, what is their contact number, what's their email ID, and I can understand all their details in one place. Now, what is this doing for me? It's like organizing my leads, right? I'm getting every lead into one single place where I don't have to worry on who is who. Like I'm getting this inquiry here. I can click on this. I can see all the details about them. Now I can also go and add notes mentioning that, okay, this customer, I called the customer is not responding. I add it up here. So what am I doing? As micro business, biggest problems are these. They want to have opportunities in one place. They want to add some notes here. And let's say they want to create a follow up. They want to call them like next week and they don't remember that. So what they can do is after like this week, I want to go forward and create an inquiry. So I want to like to do a follow up number one. I just go click on add. You see that? Once it's created, now they understand their whole cycle. That means this lead is coming. I have the follow up. I have the notes. I see all the messages that I've messaged them. I've sent on WhatsApp, I've sent on email, I can see everything in one place. Now, what are these? These are some of the biggest problems which are not solved. Like small business owners are generating leads, but end of the day, they're not coming into one place. So if you can be the person to solve this in the most organized way. I know a lot of people talk about there is Claude right now. You can put the spreadsheet, it's going to organize all of that stuff. I told you, right? Claude is brilliant. And it's undoubtedly, you can call it like a spaceship. But micro businesses don't need a spaceship. Micro businesses need a simple vehicle to travel. They just need to sit there, press on the accelerator, use the simple stuff. And that is exactly this. Not everybody requires to build their own code. They don't require to complex it. They need simplicity, and that is where you can win. Because the more simpler you do it, the bigger you become. The second one is assigning a person. Let's say they get an inquiry here, and you can straight away go here, assign it to any of your team member. See that? Once you assign to a team member, you can then go filter out based on the team member, and you can see that inquiry here. So I don't need to go around here and there. I can just simply go, I can click on this, I can assign this. I can get everything in one place without actually complicating this entire process. Because I know that once I've assigned this particular contact, it's much easier for me to go ahead and use it. I can get connected with them. And third step is where you close them into customers. So your prospects, all they require is the different stages. What is it? Let's say you get an inquiry. If it's a real estate agent, I'll take an example of real estate. Okay, I get an inquiry. So what I'll do is I'm going to arrange a site visit. They want to come and have a look at the property. After they look at the property, they want to probably book an appointment. So I can click on a calendar and say that, okay, I'm going to book an appointment on this date. And I can mention that this is going to be your time, this is going to be your date, and probably I'll just click on confirm. And once I confirm, my calendar gets booked that, okay, your appointment is being scheduled for the site visit. From there, once they finish a site visit, I'll move them to the pipeline of site visit. Now I exactly know that this person's journey is in the site visit. From here, I can say that, okay, that person is interested after the site visit. And after interested, I'm going to follow up, I'm going to talk to them, I'm going to convince them, and I probably will get the booking amount. That means they said, yes, I like this property, I'll go ahead. They made the booking amount. Now they don't make it, you can put them into closed. That means they're out of the race. Now, if they put that, then they can get into the agreement signed. And then they get the registration, and that becomes your one stage, WON. This is a process where every micro business today needs simplicity, where they can come in, they can get a lead there, they can assign to their clients, they can close them into customers, and that's it. That's the whole game micro businesses are looking at. How many of you can see that simplicity is power? Type SP in the chat box. Forget about automating AI agents, all that, you keep it aside. Business is simple for micro businesses. They're looking for simple solutions. They don't want to complicate their life out of it so that they're actually stuck with solving that. They need is getting those leads there, adding those follow-ups, adding those notes, moving them to stage by stage and getting that signature, getting that signed up. And that is where everything changes here. And that's exactly what I want you to tap into this market, because this market is something that is so big that there's almost nobody serving this market. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do this because I have served this market with over 8,500 entrepreneurs. I've got more than 8,500 of them who enrolled into what I teach, what I implement, and what services we give in the past. We started this journey in 2020, and we've served more than 8,500 paid customers who've understood our processes, who implemented, and who scaled it to the whole new level. So understand their problems irrespective of which industry they are in. And that's the biggest opportunity out there. If you look at it, tools used to be optional earlier. When we started off, many people had this reluctant attitude saying that, oh, I don't want any tool. I'm just like good with my process. But the good thing is now they're foundational. You will never hear an entrepreneur telling that I don't need a tool. They're like, okay, tell me which are the tools which will make my life easier, which is the AI system that makes it easier. And this is the best part, right? Like you're living in a time where people are looking for. Earlier, you had to convince them to take this, but right now, you just need to have the best thing with you. Because you have the best thing, people are going to come and take it from you. That's the best thing, right? The last 12 months changed everything. The next 3 years is going to like even more brilliant. It's going to like take it to the whole new level. Okay, there are two paths for you. Now you understand that you can help the micro businesses on how to get started, how to solve all of this. Now there are two paths which you can take. You can take both. Both are good enough, but I'm going to show you and help you discover which is better for you so that you can decide what is better path for you yourself. Okay, the path one is where you can figure it out yourself. You can build a team, or you can probably like vibe code an application, right? We spoke about, let's say, a CRM like this, right? You can either build it, you can have your own, you can hire a development team and do it, or you can probably have vibe coded using multiple tools out there like Bolt or probably Lovable, Replit, and there's more tools out there which is coming in. Right? There's also like Claude Code and many of them if you're using already. You can vibe code, you can hire a development team, you can build your own and do it. This is one way of doing it. This is good, okay, but not the greatest option. The reason is very simple. There are a few downsides to this. The downside number one is for prototyping, it's brilliant. Okay, we've been in this space for the last 6 years and we've handled thousands of them using the platform. Even right now, we have more than 11,000 active members who are using our platforms at scale. So if this is a platform, we have more than 11,000 people at this very moment who are using this, and you can still see the kind of speed what we maintain, the kind of optimize it's there. You cannot have concurrent users like 100, 200 people and the systems break. But you need to understand a bigger game of this. And that is where we built SaaS Universe, is where we said, what if, why would everybody want to build the same thing? Like a micro business needs a CRM, a WhatsApp, or a landing page or a website. How about we building something and people can actually position as their own product and sell it? And that's where the idea came in. So where we were serving the clients, we said we'll take one step behind and let's do the back end work. Okay, let's do the engine work. So that if you give a good engine, then you can convert that into your own car and sell it to anyone. And that is where the second part comes in. It's expensive and unreliable. Like most of the still try to build an app, still there are a lot of issues with it, and there's bugs and things don't work, and you need a right team to solve it. So that's like an expense, right? Like maintaining a dev team is not a small thing. It's having a developer team is super expensive. And when you look at that, that's a downside, right? You invest so much upfront to build the product, can take you 3 months, 6 months, and still you don't know if it's the greatest. Second one, you hire a team to maintain that, and your billing starts. Forget about recurring revenue, it's going to be recurring expense, right? And third one is about you need a team 24 bar 7. If something goes wrong at any point, you need somebody to fix it. And one person is not enough. You need a team of at least 3, 4 people. Let's say you have a DevOps team to manage a service. You have your application level front end developers, back end developers, or full stack developers. You need people to maintain your application that is running, right? Because people are paying for the application that is a running application. It's not unpredictable. The second path is where you can either do all of this or simply go the community way. And that's where we said, why would everybody build the same thing again and again? Let's build something and let's give like minded entrepreneurs to get in to build their own AI business and just brand it as their own and sell it as their own product. So that we don't have to sell to business owners. We focus on only helping people to build an AI business and they can go capture the micro business world. And that is where the community way came in. And this is where we plugged in the SaaS Universe way, and we so that you can brand it on your own and you can sell it as your own. So how does this work? The revolution began here is exactly where it started. We said, what if we can build a universe which is filled with applications and softwares and things that real business owners require? So we don't do any consumer app. This is for business owners in four areas: marketing, sales, operations, finance. If you want to solve problems for entrepreneurs in these four areas, then this is the only thing, because it's micro niche and we are solving a specific problem for micro businesses. And that is where the birth of SaaS Universe happened. And how it works is extremely simple. I'm going to show you how it works. This is where we built a community of entrepreneurs who are tech and non-tech. So it doesn't matter. Even if you're a developer, great, this is for you. If you're not a developer, you have no idea about this is not for you. Uh, this is exactly what you need to get started. So if development is not for you, then this is the place, right? So it doesn't matter like what background you have right now, so that you can be a part of the community, first thing. Second is you can create your own brand. You can position your own brand. I'll give you a very quick example. So we have one of the company which is called Grotto.com, and this is exactly one of our existing clients or members. You can call them anything. So if you look at here, build a profitable coaching business that attracts serious buyers every day. Okay, new age automation and sales system created by humans, enhanced by AI. So that's the hook line. So when you scroll down, you can see there are a lot of features, right? Insightful dashboards, shop builder, you have CRM, you have a landing page builder, you have automation workflows, you have WhatsApp, you have like official API, emails, mobile ad launch, a lot of things, right? Like, because these are the things what the micro businesses and small businesses require. So what you can do here is you can brand it as your own. Now let me give you another example, okay, which is like an automation titan. Okay, this is also another entrepreneur just like you, is a part of a community. And what they've technically done is they've gone ahead and created multiple services. Can you see here? Our services designed to drive real results, done for you automation setup. This is exactly what I'm telling. This is where it's the product, right? This is where it's the service productized. That means to do an automation setup, it will take one time. Even if you have no idea, it's so simple that you need to click on these buttons and make it work. Second is you want to build a website or a funnel. You need to generate leads for a business. You need a content and social media calendar. You need LMS and courses. You need business strategy coaching. There's a lot of these use cases which you can see here. There's also the award given by SAS Universe to Harish. So he's got a 10 lakh award. So he got started on this journey and how he actually made it happen. Right? That's the best part about implementing the same journey, where you can actually go ahead and get this entire thing in organized way, so that you go own your brand. This is their own brand, this is the own thing, but the technology what they use behind is what SaaS Universe builds. And that's exactly why I'm showing you all of this, so that you understand there's an easier way, which probably is the underground kept secret. It's super secret, that's not available everywhere, because you'll never find these on their websites or outside. You're in this workshop, so make sure you stay till the end, because what I'm giving you could be that one ticket for you to break through your business. You could be like kind of stuck somewhere, but this could be like that real breakthrough. If you look at here, you can create your own brand and you can sell this as your own product. You see here, Grotor, automation. I'll give you another example. Okay, so we have one more is calzolconnect.com. Okay, this is also another brand. If you look at here, scale your business. Okay, stay human. So this is exactly where you can see multiple businesses with different skins, different messages, different markets, different categories. But end of the day, they're still solving four problems. It's about marketing, sales, operations, finance. Right? Now, what you can do is, let's say you inherit this whole product in your own brand name. Okay, like this. You color it on your own, you customize it here, and then you can sell this to business owners. These are business owners. Can you see here? Now, this is where either it is on their own brand name or it is going to be under your brand name. Now, what do I mean? Let's say somebody takes example ClickFunnels. Somebody takes a funnel builder from ClickFunnels, is always going to be a sub account, because you cannot change the dashboard and say that, okay, this is my product. But some of them allow you white label. That means you can go ahead and use this product in your own name. Can you see that? Your own logo, your own domain. So your customer feels that it's their own product. And that's what is white labeling, right? You have the product which they can customize it, and the best part is you sell both. You see that you can sell your white label solutions to your client, telling that, you know what, your product, your business, your color, I'm going to give you this product that you can use in your internal business. So they feel it's their own. That's the greatest breakthrough for them. Second is, you can be just like positioning yourself as a brand. For example, we have like Calzol Connect. So wherever you see the dashboard, that brand could be showing up here, right? It shows up on the top itself so that they are going to use it. Okay, so how many of you are super clear with the structure of what I'm sharing here? If you're super clear, type SC in the chat box, because this is very important for you to understand that what I'm sharing with you. This is the breakthrough where you can go ahead with that. Okay, so all of you can see my screen, right? If yes, give a yes in the chat box. Okay, great. Awesome. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go forward and right now just implement and share it again. Okay, just give me a second. Is my screen super clear? If yes, give a yes in the chat box very quickly. Okay, is it clear right now? Okay, I'm in like shift between screens. Is my screen still clear? Okay, just a quick confirmation for myself. Okay, thanks. Thanks for that. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next step. Okay, so this is where you can start your own AI business by positioning yourself just like how Grotor has done, how automation has done, how Calzol has done. And there are hundreds of examples like this where you can implement and you can get started. Now, I feel like Karthik, I have no idea about how to start this. I don't know about technical stuff. How do I do it? Is this a reselling? No. It's going to be based on your own brand and you keep the 100% revenue of them. You see that? You connect your own payment gateway. That means you go here, you, let's say this is your account, and you connect your own payment gateway. Let's say you're using anything out there. Like you could be using maybe a payment gateway of your country, of your place, and you can see all of them right here. So that you connect Razorpay, InstaMojo, Cashfree, Stripe, MyFatura, UAE. It works really well. So you can connect any of these payment gateways and you can start getting clients like this. Can you see? One, two, three. You can have any number of clients, you can manage them, and each of them will be created, start date, end date, when did they renew, and you manage all their subscriptions under one single place. Okay, I'm going to like show you how exactly to do that. And it's probably the easiest to maintain. You don't have to worry on what's working on the back end because as as a community, as SaaS Universe community, we only focus on one thing is building and improving this product. Our primary and the only goal is only to build the product. Second is to educate entrepreneurs on it and help you get results. Simple as that. By these three things, you'll be able to understand everything that you require to get started. So this is where you can sell as your own and you can keep 100% revenue with you without any attachments. That means there's no commission model. Okay, you sell it and the money comes to maybe SaaS Universe and then you get paid out nothing. Connect your own payment gateway, take the money right now into your account. It's just like renting out. You buy an iPhone, the iPhone is yours, right? And technically use Airtel, use any connection, and you can directly operate with your gateway. And the best part is it's just going to have one single subscription here. Can you see that? It's just going to have a monthly fixed cost, which you can start using. And the more you scale, the more you grow, you can naturally going to stay for longer. It's a win-win model because it's not something that you're committing for a long time, thinking that will it work, will it not work, what will happen? Nothing. It's the most easiest way. You start, you implement this for the next 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, and you get to know that if it's working for you. And once it works for you, you can stay as long as you want. We have entrepreneurs staying with us for more than last 2 years. We have so many of them who've actually been a part of a community for more than 6 years, right? And if you can crack this business model, this could be one of your biggest breakthroughs in terms of building it. Okay, so how many of you are super excited to learn this? Just type EL in the chat box. That's like excited to learn. How many of you are excited to learn on how to build your brand, keep that 100% revenue without you building anything, without you worrying on anything, without something breaking, nothing. Like everything is handled for you so that you build your brand, you scale your business, and leave the rest of the things to us so that the community manages all of this. Awesome. Right. Sheikh, this is exactly how it goes. Okay, hope this is relevant to you. I mean, like, this is how the workshop is going to go. Okay, so, okay, let me just quickly ask you. Okay, we beat about 45 minutes the session. How many of you have actually learned a lot in the last 45 minutes. Okay, just type LL in the chat box. If you actually learned a lot in the most minimum time, 45 minutes, how many of you have actually learned a lot of things? Awesome, right? Crazy stuff. That's what makes you like, imagine what you can learn in next 2.5 hours. Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much, Ronak and all of you, like who's mentioning. Okay, keep all the questions aside. So just be open-minded, understand what is it, what it does, and you can actually implement that. So this is where I'm not going to tell you what could happen. I'm going to show you what already does. That means you can see all the entrepreneurs who are implementing this and getting started. Now I could just show you the product and tell you like, okay, this is the product, go buy it. But I want you to understand that this is not just something that is just out there. It's not an application. It's a community. It's a movement. It is a MSME. It is a micro businesses what we are serving. Because if your intentions are not right with this, then you will treat it as a tool, which I don't want you to do it. Which we don't want you to actually focus on that. This is a this is the mission to help micro businesses, help like the small businesses. How can we solve them? If you see, each one of them have been a part of this journey. They've earned 10 lakhs. That's like about $10,000. It could be 1 crore, right? Like they've all got started on their own journey. They've implemented this. And the best part is they've already been able to scale this to the next level. The only question is about you. So today, even right now, when I'm talking to you, we have hundreds of agencies. We call every SaaS entrepreneur as agency. And second is they have their own clients. The network of these agencies are more than 11,000. Like each of them have like 5, 10, 20 clients, 50 clients, 100 clients, or even 200. And finally, more than 2 years, in less than 2 years, we have been able to go through this entire process even without scaling. Now, why do I say we've actually not even got into the global front by actually telling what's happening? We've kept this as internal project. We've worked with hundreds of them. We've cracked it. So what you're getting right now is the most refined version. So are you ready for the practical stuff? Okay, now I'm going to get into the tool side of it. I'm going to show you some systems, how it works, how automations work, how your product is going to work. So if you're ready to learn, type RTL in the chat box very quickly so that I get an answer from your side so I can jump in and show you some of the practical stuff. I'll keep the pace at medium so that you can actually like follow what I'm showing. And the main goal is don't try to learn this, try to just understand this. Okay, that's the most important with that. Yeah, it's absolutely without coding stuff. Awesome, Sheikh. Thanks for your patience for that. Okay, so I'm going to get into practical stuff where I can show you how it works, and you don't have to learn it right now. Don't try to like understand and learn it right now. Just see, observe, and know what is possible. And with that possibility, you can go to the next level. So let's get in. So meet the world's biggest all-in-one marketing and sales automation platform. We can claim that because this is one of the craziest platforms ever built, which you're going to experience in just a couple of minutes when we start off. The first pillar. So I'm going to cover 4 pillars, and I'm going to put each of these systems and tools into 4 buckets: marketing, sales, operations, finance. Okay, there could be so many tools, so many systems, but it makes no point if they don't fall under these 4 buckets for a micro business. So, first, marketing one is where AI funnels come in. So, you no longer have to refer people to go pick up a funnel builder or send them to WordPress or any other place. You can own a funnel builder of your own. Now, if you're wondering like how does it work, I want to take you right away inside my platform. So let me bring my tab close to this. Okay. So when I get in here, I can go into the primary account, and now I have multiple options here. Okay. So let me just walk you through what exactly is the product that you get hands on, how you manage it, and how you run. This is like a backend stuff. Without coding, you can come here. First thing you can do is connect your own domain. Can you see domains here? So when you get it in a different domain. So you come here, you add your own domain. The moment you've connected here, this domain reflects. Can you see that? And once your domain is reflected, you know that your account is connected. The second thing you need to do is about branding, right? Each one of you have different colors. If you see here, like I showed you multiple of these brands, right? This is green, this is blue, this is like orange. Like all these colors, whatever you're seeing comes under branding. That means you can customize it as much as possible on your brand colors and your look and feel. So none of you will look identical. Nobody can make out. Okay. There could be some of the softwares where you see the left navigation bar same. Everywhere it's telling the same options, opportunities or contacts or sites, but The best part is you can customize it to any extent. I'm going to show you right now. So you can go here and upload your logo. So once you upload your logo here, it comes here. Okay, you can either choose a icon here. You have like a huge icon library. You can choose any one of these icons and directly, let's say I'm going to use this color and I just click on this. I go select the color. I save this to the library. And all I can do is once the library is saved, I can change my icon here by using this, cropping, enter, apply. It's as simple as this. When I told you simplicity, right? This is what I mean by simplicity. It's not about just having complex things, using it as very, very simple one. You can use your favicon, you can change it. The second one is the theme. Now, this is very important. Now, you can see a dark color here, left and white here. And you also saw many of the brands with different colors. How did they change these colors? Now, you can go here, select with our pre-built themes. Can you see here? This is one of the theme. If I go apply this, the whole dashboard look and feel completely applies that. I can use a dark mode. And with this dark mode, I can also go and use a different branding color. If I want to change maybe a purple color, I can just apply this. So immediately the system understands, it changes your left navigation bar, your branding colors, everything. Like your clients will never feel that this is the same product that's saying everywhere. This is one of the biggest USPs. I'll tell you, having the same product, same dashboard, same combination, people are going to like make out at some point, right? Okay, I see this everywhere. But when you actually change these colors, and these are going to be completely based on your brand, your colors, and that's what makes it like completely unique, right? It gives you that edge of edge of thing that you're completely different. And the best part is, along with this, you have multiple options, right, for your client. The client can see your dashboard, lead generation, lead management, lead automation, sales, AI suite, operations inbox. Now, these are the options which usually stay fixed, but not on this. Okay, here you can customize those. That means you can go to setting, you can go to navigation. Can you see that? Now I can make this as home. I can call this as maybe short word leads. I can call this as CRM. I'm renaming whatever I want. You can name it on your own. I can call this as automation. I can call this as maybe sales itself. I can call this as AI world. Okay, I can call it as maybe AI universe. Okay, I can name literally everything. Okay, and I can go here, save the navigation. So the next time, once you've saved this, when your client enters your platform, can you see this whole thing is now customized? Now Unique looks super unique with a different color, different combination, different navigation names. And that's not it. You can also change these icons. Can you see that? If you don't want to be like similar to anyone, so what you can do is you can go here and in the same navigation, you have icons here. You have a complete icon library. Now you can do anything. If you don't want, you can reset it to default. And once you reset it, it goes back to what the default is. Okay, and you can save it and you can start using this. This is where you can have your navigation. And even with mobile app, you can go ahead, you can we have gray label apps. Now, what do we call gray label? Gray label is where it is in the name of my app. Okay, we use this as a neutral name so that any anybody can use it because there's no company of that. It's just a imagination we've enabled and we've created mobile apps for it so that you can use these apps for free. Like if your client is coming here and let's say they get started here and they can go download this Google Play Store right now. You see my apps admin. Okay, if they want to go to App Store, they can click on this, they can go and download this. All of these are completely mobile optimized. So this application is not just on web, but you can actually run it completely on your mobile phone in the most easiest way. This is where you create your finances, you create your product, you create your plan. Now, when you need a plan, you need to plan, right? Just like if I'm going to this, I click on pricing. You can see this is being sold at 4,999 per month. This is sold at 6,999. That's INR, but you can do any currency you want. And 6,999 here. And you can go to annual plan, monthly plan. And the best part is you can customize these here itself. What is your monthly cost? What's your quarterly? What's your like annual? You want 2 year, you can turn it on. And once you have this link here, you can just go view. Okay. You can go share the checkout link and it gives you a proper payment links. You can either use a universal link with all the payment links. That means I go here, it gives you all three plans: monthly plan, quarterly plan, yearly plan. Or let's say your client is telling, I just need yearly. Why would you want to confuse them? So you can copy your annual plan and give it to them so that it shows only your annual plan. So they're not distracted with that. Okay, and that is exactly how you can run your AI business in the most simplest way in one single dashboard. How many of you found this as super easy to operate? Type SE in the chat box. If you found this unique, customized, super easy, like no matter what you're doing right now, all you need to do is about learn this stuff. I'm telling you, this is the skill that can print revenue for you. I'm telling you, you learn this once and you're just going to make revenue forever. Exactly. Super. I'm going to cover those part also, how to learn, implement all of these part. Now let's get into the sub account part. Now you know how the agency side works, and now let's get into the place where the real product works. So we're going to be giving this product to our clients, right? Like you have a client, you might be already a digital expert, or probably you're going to get people to come and buy from you, right? So you're going to do a service, you're opening a marketing agency, freelancing business, whatever. So once a small business comes to you or micro business comes to you, what do they get? They get an account like this. Can you see here? You can create a sub account by simply clicking on add account, enter the business details, all of this, tell which plan you want to put them under, and save it. Or you can just straight away give this payment link to them. The moment they make the payment using your gateway, the account will get automatically created. Now let's assume the account is created and primary account is where your agency uses it. Like you're the captain. So this is your captain's account. Okay, sub account is all your clients. You see that you don't want to be a sub account, right? You own literally the whole thing so that you have a primary account and you have sub accounts who are your clients. Now the account stays same. So how it works, what it is, all of that. So now let's jump in to understand what are the features that we can position this with our clients and why would people be excited to take this. Let simplicity. Now if you look at the first feature I want to unveil for your clients and you yourself is the AI funnels. This is something that we built right now, which is extremely easy to build your landing pages straight away. Okay, so I can go here right now. I can say I want to build a website for uh, maybe a travel business, event organizing, healthcare, dental. I think I've taken examples of these. So let me take an example of maybe clinic. I think that's a better. I'll keep it like simple. So I'll call it as clinic. I want to create a website, create right now. Okay, with the clinic, I can go here, click on edit. Okay, once I edit, I just have an entire AI funnel builder here. Okay, if you're wondering like, Karthik, this looks super cool. This is going to be your own branded. It's going to have your domain and you can literally tell that this is our product and this is our build because the model itself is that. So we never sell to business owners. So your clients are never going to be our clients. Our clients are going to be only people who are digital marketers, freelancers, or SaaS businesses. So we are mostly in the B2B space. We work with you, that's it. So you can go capture the micro businesses, help them further and everything. So if you look at here, AI funnels is where you can create a website. So let's say I open a chat GPT here. Okay, I can go give a prompt to help me build a business here. So I can say, uh, give me 4-line prompt to build a futuristic modern website with dark mode and light mode with perfect spacing, high on branding side with visuals, images, and good icons and animations used. And give this in like 4 lines, and I should be able to go ahead and build the website. So my clinic name is Happy Clinic, and this has been